when I sat in the doctor's office and was told I had stage 4 cancer, I was paralyzed. Those are words you never want to hear from a doctor. And the grip it takes on your life is enormous. And it's shocking. And you just want to hide from it. You just want to hide from it. Until you realize this is your life. This is something you're going to face now. Your life has changed. And we knew God was going to be with us through all of this. This was a new journey. And so you sort of pull up your big girl pants and say, I'm going to do everything I can. And I'm going to trust God through all of this. And however it ends is God's plan. It takes a long time to get to that point. No, it doesn't. It really didn't. Growing up, I knew that I could trust God. I lost my mother when I was 12 years old, which was difficult, still is. But I had family around me who were strong believers, my grandmother in particular. And she was a great influence on my life. She trusted God. She would sing to me. She would pray with me. That left an imprint on my life, knowing that I could trust. I just could completely trust God. Later in life, we had 2 children who were grown, and we wanted another child in our family. And I was older, and I was raised without a mother for a good part of my life. And my prayer was, Lord, only give us a baby if I can raise this child. And I wasn't diagnosed until she was a senior in college. That was a promise fulfilled. So going into this, God had already shown me that I could put my complete trust in Him.
You know, we had kept reminding each other that this is happening for a reason, and we might not see it right now, but like God will reveal to us like why He let this happen. And He did.
While praying before leaving for my first chemo treatment, I was scared. I had a lot of fear, and I knew that wasn't from God. And so I was praying and praying for peace and comfort from God. And through my prayer, I heard God's voice in my ear saying, "Child, I am with you." And He was. And He revealed Himself constantly to me, to Frank, because he was with me for every treatment, every doctor appointment. And we would just look at each other and smile because we knew God was with us.
Tell you the truth, before June's diagnosis, I didn't pray a whole lot. And after June's diagnosis and going through the treatments and surgeries, I found out it actually pays to pray. When they were scheduling the surgery, the insurance company tells us, you can't do it because you want to get the surgery in New York. That's the only place where Sloan performed surgery in the area. And the insurance company says you can't do that. And this went on for probably 3 or 4 weeks total. And June said, well, we'll just have to pray. We'll just have to pray that, it happens. And I had several conversations with the insurance company reps, and they all said, no, it's never gonna happen. And it was almost at the last minute, maybe a week before surgery, that we got a call, and the insurance company approved it. And we don't know why. Except, we both prayed that it would happen.
If I didn't have God in my life, I would be a puddle on the floor through all of this. I don't know what I would do without the comfort and the peace and the love of God through this situation, through my illness. What I want from my family is to learn from this and to grow closer to God through this and to love Jesus through this. They have seen me be strong through this, and they ask me why. And I tell them because I trust God through this constantly. That is constantly on my lips. I trust God through this, and that allows me to live my life. I'm not stuck in a pit. I am living my life every day. And some days I don't feel so good. Some days I can't do as much as I want to, but it's okay because it's part of the journey.
I just believe that God will keep showing himself, and that, we need to trust in him and his process and make the best of the time that we have. I mean, it's a miracle alone that my mom is here today still, and we just thank God every day for that, and we don't take it for granted.
I don't know where my journey will end on this earth, but I know where my journey will bring me, and that will bring me to Jesus. And I will stand at the gates and meet Jesus at those gates. One day, I hope it's not too soon, but I trust God's plan. And there is so much comfort in that. And I give it all to him. I wouldn't have chosen cancer, but the joy and the peace and the love of God that I've received through this, the level of trust that I've gained, trusting God through this, is something that I wouldn't change. And that has changed my life. And I'm grateful for it. I'm very grateful for it.